Hey, what's up guys? My name's Ethan and welcome back to another video of Skyrim Special Edition. In today's video we're recruiting Gunmar and some other lady for the Dawn Guard, so let's carry on with that. Isran needs your help.
Isran needing someone else's help? Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me. We need to stop this creature before it kills again. Watch yourself. This bear is vicious. Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. If Isran is anything, he's stubborn. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, I was just confirming it was Fort Dawn Guard. I didn't have to say yeah. I assumed. Alright then, so he's going to Fort Dawn Guard. Got him recruited. Almost. Is there anything? Ah! Treasure. Oh, and there's a bow just there. I've just realised what that is. Is it enchanted? Bow of the Hunt. Is this unique? Well, it's worth 434 gold. Wow. I think that's a unique bow. Definitely don't miss that, guys. Miss that.
I'll see you at Fort Dawn Guard.
Of course you will. A little beast.
I'll see you at Fort Dawn Guard.
Yes. Let's hope you don't die getting there. Alright, and now we're off to get Serene. Serene Gerard, to be precise. Alright, come on, Ghost. Let's go. Oh, got a dragon. Hopefully it doesn't attack us. Serene?
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Well, just look around, will you?
Isran asked me to find you.
Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Have Apex though. Legends. Don't know why that's coming up. You had a falling out?
Yes, that was my point. I felt it was rather clear. Look, what is it you want from me?
Vampires threaten all of Skyrim. We need your help.
Vampires? Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
They have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
I don't have any gyros on me.
Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just walk away from this project yet.
Isran and I still need your help.
I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least 1 usable piece of dwarven equipment. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? So I think I don't want to mess with them arrows. I think she's put them there. Possibly. Probably a mud crab down here. Hold on a second, guys. You know what? If I... What's her name? Satchel. Right, let's have a look.
Just 1 gyro. 1, and I can get back to work. Where are they?
Any satchels down here? Ah, there it is. There it is, guys. We found it. I thought it might be down there, 'cause that's where the water is, and that's where mud crabs go.
What would mud crabs want with my satchel anyway? I understand. A single gyro would be enough, I think.
Here, I've got your dwarven gyro. Take it.
Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go?
We're meeting at Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Until... I guess I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard.
Got some people recruited. Let's head over to Fort Dawnguard. Here we go. You kind of have to access Fort Dawnguard from a certain angle. It's so far away. It's nearly off the map. Sorry for the fast travelling. I know it might not be the most immersive thing ever, but don't worry. When we do this survival build I keep going on about, there'll be no fast travelling at all. Don't you worry. There's a deer here. Ooh! Oh, they've got some... The Dawnguard's got some new defences. I like it. It's cool. Look at Ghost. He's such a cool colour. A ghost colour, I guess. Oh, bit stuck. Got some new recruits.
Is that an amulet of Mara? I'm surprised someone like you isn't spoken for.
What do you need?
Alright, we can have some potential followers just there. That's cool. I don't know where Inigo is. I think I've lost him. I'll find him off camera. Don't worry. There was 3 vampires. I don't know where the third one died.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
Oh, he's shining the light down on us.
Welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use.
That's a cool
In the
sentence.
meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Oh, I'm in trouble, am I? Oh, great.
Here we are. It begins again. I fear for what is to come.
What can I do to help?
I found another beast hiding from the light of day. He's holed up with a group of bandits. We need to destroy him before he turns his comrades into a brood of vampires.
Can you train me in smithing?
You know as much as I do. I can't teach you anything new.
I would like to buy an armoured troll. That is so cool. We will do that, guys. Don't worry. We will have one, or if I can get multiple, we will have an army of armoured trolls. What have you got for sale?
Isran had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look.
Okay, look at this. It's got some unique Dawn Guard, or just armor, unique to the Dawn Guard DLC. I want to get one of those giant hammers, and maybe the that kind of light ball that Isran had around him. Maybe that's a spell or something. Can I buy an armored troll?
Aye, lad. I'd be happy to. But you already have a creature under your command.
Oh, okay, so I probably can only
Right,
have
bravely,
one then. And I'll have to get rid of my followers. Oh my god, your eyes go weird when you run. Where's the other lady?
Oh, well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here.
Do you know anything about the old Dawn Guard?
I've only heard stories. Not sure if any of them are true. Like that they were supposed to guard some vampire here, but wound up all becoming vampires themselves when they saw how powerful he was. And then preyed on the rift until finally someone put them down. I guess it doesn't matter now. At least Isran is trying to do something noble with the name.
Can you teach me more about archery?
You're already as good as I am. There's nothing you can learn from me.
Can you teach me how to make a crossbow? What can I do to help?
I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. I take them apart, poke around in their guts, and try to figure things out, with mixed results. But as luck would have it, I've tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings. So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
Sure can. What have you got for sale?
Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more.
Oh, some bone mold bolts. You know what? I'll have some of them. Cork ball bolts. Let's get some of these. I didn't know there was different kind of bolts. Maybe it's a mod. Maybe they're in the vanilla game. Iron bolts. Whoa. Nordic amulets. I know what that's from. Orcish bolts. I'll have some of them. Silver bolts. Some steel bolts. Sure, thank you. Ah, Sun Ruin. Let's have a look what these spells are. So we got Fire Ruin, Sun Ruin. Sure. Can you teach me how to make a crossbow?
A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steelsmithing. It's pretty simple. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials. Good day.
What can I do to help?
Zareen needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you, speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Bring the Dawn Guard honor.
I like what Isran has done with the place. It's good to see someone else who's really prepared. Farewell.
I've heard the rumors around Skyrim. I know something's going on, and I've seen the vampires. I felt I had two choices. I could either live in fear of the night, or I could do something to help protect my people.
I'm gonna make this video slightly longer.
Until next time.
Alright, Isran wanted to speak to me, so let's see what he wants. I think Serana's come to the castle.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed. Keep your eyes open.
Right, this is annoying. Get out the fire. Right, wait here. Oh my god.
So let's hear it.
Apologies guys, I think it's a mod that I kind of messed around with and it's ended up making Serana a little bit naked. I don't know why she's being kept in this room. I guess Isran really doesn't like vampires.
So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about you?
The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What sort of prophecy? What do you mean, lost himself?
He just became absorbed. Obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
What's all this have to do with the Dawn Guard?
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave
God's
the
sake, her
restored
animation's
world.
glitched. Why?
Was I wrong?
No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Damn it, why is everything about this DLC so bugged out?
Where have you been?
Alright, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Because we're going to need her help.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy about some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that?
Oh, his tone changed then. Why else would she risk her life to come here, Isran?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care.
It has
can
a name.
Stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry.
Oh.
So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would a moth priest actually go?
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Optional College of Winterhold. What do you know about Elder Scrolls?
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
Are you saying you want to learn more? I guess, are you saying you want to learn more about me?
I guess you'll never get to find out.
Were you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
I want to hear it.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
I don't know much about it.
The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
How did you actually become a vampire then?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord.
How has it affected your family?
Well, you've met most of
Interrogating
us.
her.
My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
Do you ever think about curing yourself?
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of I want to lose this gift, especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up. Yes?
I need to try some things with you.
If you think it'll help.
Sure. Can you please put your clothes on? Okay, so you have this. So let me. Thank you. Don't be wearing that. This is confusing. It's a bit glitchy. Why is it adding boots? Anyway, sorry about that, guys. She's now dressed. I don't know why she was like that to start with. Alright guys, anyway, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I'll see you guys in... move out the way. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.